Good evening, race fans. We are here at USA International Speedways for the DirtSeries.com 2017 Holiday Hustle. We are bringing you tonight the Wing 360 Sprint Cars, the UMP Modifieds, and Street Stocks. 3 different classes are running tonight, and it's presented by Understeer Motorsports. Going to have some pretty exciting racing here. The track looks pretty good tonight. Big quality amount of drivers coming into these classes, and just a quick side note, my name is Tom Vanas with No Brakes TV. I am currently sitting in for Dewey the Duck Lorzell, who normally takes care of these broadcasts for us and is an expert at it. Let it be known, I'm a bit of a rookie when it comes to the dirt side, but I'll do my best to bring you some entertaining racing. We'll be running 3 different classes of race. We'll have some heat races tonight, as well as some pretty solid feature-length races. We're going to be running several laps in each class of these cars, so it looks like we'll be running 30 laps in the wing sprints, 25 laps in the modifieds, and another 20 laps in the street stocks. As it sits right now, it looks like we currently have just over looks like we're going to have 8 of the Wing 360 sprint cars running tonight. Another 9 of the Dirt MUMP. And another 9 of the Dirt Street Stocks. So it looks like these boys are getting ready to go into their driver's meeting, ladies and gentlemen. Just want to give a big shout out to Tom Jenks up there in the booth. He's going to be running our cameras for us tonight here at No Brakes TV. If you get a chance, go out and take a look at our Facebook page. It is nobrakes.tv. Also, if you have a chance, give us a big thumbs up and a like on our YouTube page. That'll give you access to check out any of the races that we broadcast here on the iRacing channel in 1080p.
Hey guys, go ahead and start rolling out.
Race fans, we are live here at No Breaks TV for the Dirt Sim. Excuse me, one moment. For DirtSeries.com 2017 Holiday Hustle here from USA International Speedway. We're going to be running three
We're
classes
gonna
of
go
cars
green
tonight.
off of four.
We'll start out these
Yep.
races tonight with the street stocks. We
Go
currently
left.
have 9 drivers on the track. Let me take a look and make sure I add this up for y'all. One moment. Ladies and gentlemen, looks like we will have 8 to 9 cars here in the street stocks competing tonight. Now they're out on the track doing a few quick hot laps, getting the cars warmed up, getting their tires dialed in, getting the track worked in, getting it packed down here at USA International Speedways. We got a 3/4 mile track, 4 turns for these boys out here in these street stocks. They should be turning laps somewhere around that 26, 27 second time, maybe quicker, maybe slower. We don't know. It just depends on how they're able to hold on to these cars. It's going to be a lot of fun tonight here in the DirtSeries.com 2017 Holiday Hustle from USA International Speedway. This one is brought to you by Understeer Motorsports. We will be running a few heat races here in the street stocks, the modifieds, and the 360 wing sprint cars. When we get into the features, we're going to be running 30 lap features in the 360 wing sprints, 25 lap features in the modifieds, as well as a 20 lap street stock feature race as well. So we got these boys going out here. They're getting ready to start getting lined up. They've moved a few laps, put it packed in the track for us a little bit. These guys getting lined up on pit road, and we should be going green here shortly. Now you're seeing come out on the track to have an opportunity to pack track, get a little warm-up time in. It is our UMP modifieds for this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Should see these drivers in these modifieds, quite a bit faster cars, a little more horsepower than those street stocks. You're going to be turning about 24-second laps here this evening in their 30 lap feature, or excuse me, their 25 lap feature run this evening. These boys are out here packing track, getting a chance to dial in their setups for these heat races that are getting ready to come up. Looks like competing in the modified tonight will be the 23 of Jonathan Smith, the number 20 of Ryan Burkhart will also be on the track, with the 117 of Bobby Morrison, 29 of Alexander Austinson, 26 of Brad Doss, and the number 12 of Kyle Vollringer. In addition to that, we have the number 2 of Travis Marsh. One of our admins tonight will be Earl Clements in the number 28. He's going to be running flag stand, I believe. Looks like these boys are starting to get these cars dialed in right now. Top speed in that short little lap practice of the modified. It's going to be the number 2 of Travis Marth. He's able to turn a 22.71 lap. That's about a full tenth quickest in the second fastest race of Kyle Vollringer. In the number 12, he ran a 22.804. So right now, we're going to see the modifieds come off the track. We're going to be able to see the Dirt 360s. They're going to come out for a brief moment to go through and be able to do some practice as well. The Dirt 360s, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not familiar with them, they do run a 360 cubic inch motor with the wing on top. Pretty good group of drivers that we got here tonight. Some fast drivers, that's for sure. So looks like we're going to have about 9 360 drivers compete tonight in the DSE 360 here at the Dirt Series.com Holiday Classic for 2017 at USA Speedway. Drivers we have competing tonight in our sprints will be the number 31 of Logan Christensen, the 126 of Steve Cooper, the 4 of Danny Lawson, the 30 of Travis Poen, the 38 of Derek Fisher. Looks like the 83 of Josh Smith will probably be one of our admins this evening. If I missed anybody out there, I apologize. I'll definitely be able to catch up with you during the race. One thing out there in YouTube land that we're going to look for is these boys are able to develop 2 lines of racing. As this track gets worked in, we're going to see that line progressively move up the track. You may see some guys out on the cushion early trying to pick up some speed on the high side where these guys are diving right now. It looks like running around the bottom in turns 1 and 2. Seems to be the quickest way around right now. Looks like the fastest time in this little brief qualifying session was the number 38 of Derek Fisher, running a 19 with a 164. Full 3/10 quicker than the rest of the field. Ladies and gentlemen, looks like we have the 07 bringing us to the green with the 77 on the outside in this heat, the 18 and the 25 following up in row 2. Looks like we're going to have a 4-car street stock heat this time by. We are going to be going green coming out of turn 4, and that will be started on the leader, ladies and gentlemen. We should have some pretty exciting racing going by here shortly. As these street stock drivers are getting set up, coming into turn 3, and they come out of the exit of turn 4, they'll either start on the leader or when the leader goes or on the green flag. Normally, as soon as they get past the cone, they're on the exit of turn 4. And we have a green flag right now as the 07 and the 77 bring us to the start-finish line for their first lap around the heat side. We got the 07 of Craig Gullix, and on the bottom, he slides up, pushes up, gets a little loose, and he's going to give up the lead. He's going to drop back and pick up the wall. We will have a caution on the tree. Caution on the speedway, ladies and gentlemen. Brought out by the 07, getting a little loose up there. Take one moment. Looks like we are going to have the 18 bringing us back to the green flag. Next time by, 77 on the high side. The 25 on the outside with the 07 on the inside, bottom mode. Ladies and gentlemen, these 4 street stock drivers are coming back down the back stretch. We'll be entering in turn 3 here momentarily. Pretty solid pace going on. They're getting ready to go side by side. As we talked about just a little bit earlier, looks like the number 18 will have the start. They'll be bringing us to the green flag out of turn 4. And we are off, ladies and gentlemen, as the 18 and the 77 get a good battle side by side, come to the green flag stand. We got the 18 drop the bottom, 77 pushing the cushion on the high side. He's going to be able to pick up a little bit of speed coming off the exit of turn 2, and he's going to come back into the lead, and the old 28 will drop into second place, followed by the 07 bringing up the 4th place position. And coming to the green flag, 77 by the flag stand. The 18 looked like he got a little bit loose in turn 3 and 4 there, pushed up the track. He's able to get it back under control and maintain that 2nd place starting spot. But right now, the number 77 of Dustin Ward, he is flying around this track right now. He has currently got pretty solid lead going on, coming out of turn 4 right now. Followed by the 18 of Michael Hammond. And the 77 has opened himself up a pretty solid 3 to 4 second lead in this heat, ladies and gentlemen. He's got this one in the bag if he can just hang on to it and not have any problems. But the 18 is going to have some work to do to get back up, and that's the number 18 of Michael Haman. But Dustin Ward right now is running away with this first heat race here in the street stocks at USA International Speedway. This time by halfway, 4 laps completed. We got 4 laps left to go, ladies and gentlemen. We will have a result to this first heat race in the street stocks. Definitely an opportunity with the 77 of Dustin Ward pulling by. There's a good chance for these other 3 cars on this track. Take a moment to get a little good test in, be able to finish this heat race, go back and make some adjustments to their setups, and possibly go through and get ready to compete when they come back to the feature. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 laps to go here in this first heat race of our street stocks. We are still being led by the 77 of Dustin Ward, followed by the 18 of Michael Haman. Running third is the 25 of Leland Carlblum. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong, Leland. And bringing up around last time by, next time they pass the start finish, we will have a result. In the 07 right now of Craig Gullickson is currently running fourth. And we will have a checker flag off of turn 4, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like that race will be run and won by Dustin Ward in the first heat race, followed by Michael Haman, the number 25 of Leland Carlblum, and bringing up the 4th place finish is the 07 of Craig Gullickson. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our second heat here in this street stock. We are going to have another 4 cars out of this track, ladies and gentlemen. They are going to be the number 24, Trevor Baker, the 7 of Brandon Ward, the 13 of Bryson Banks, and on the outside of row 2 will be the 86 of Derek Fedkenhuer. Ladies and gentlemen, will be coming green out of turn 4 in this second heat race here in the street stocks this evening. It's going to be a 4-car battle. The 24 will have the call coming out of turn 4. And we are off back here in our second heat race at USA International Speedway. 24, Trevor Baker leads us into turn 1 as the 7 of Brandon Ward tries to dive underneath pick him up coming out of the exit of turn 2. No, he is not able to make the pass. 86 moves into the third position, followed by the 13. 86 is going to be Derek Fedkenhuer. Apologize for butchering your name, Derek. Huge battle here, side by side. The 7 trying to get a run off of turn 2, coming up onto the side, gets a little bit loose, gives the opportunity for the 24, Trevor Baker, to pull away by a car length going into turn 3. Well, now the 86 trying to dive to the bottom. That is Derek Feckenhuer, followed by the 13 of Bryson Banks. We've got a battle going on up here for first and second place in this heat race. The 24 of Trevor Baker has led us the whole way, but the 7 car of Brandon Ward has been fighting hard. Coming through turn 3, it looks like the 7's going to have some momentum coming off of turn 4. Getting to the start-finish line, the 7 will lead that lap. He's been able to get underneath Trevor Baker in the 24. Trevor Baker going into 1, kisses the wall just briefly, and he goes around with a little bit of help, look like, by the 86 of Derek Feckenhuer. And that will bring us to a caution, ladies and gentlemen. We've got the... We're going to restart here. It looks like the 7, Brandon Ward, will be bringing us to the pole. Our admins and our race controllers out there this evening will get us re-lined up here. So it looks like we will go with the 7 will bring us back to green and out of 4 this time, followed by the 13 of Bryson Banks in third position restarting. This will be the 86 of Derek Feckenhuer, followed by the 24, our original leader, of Trevor Baker. So Trevor Baker's had some unfortunate luck in this heat race here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Started out less than the first couple laps and was able to lead them. He's dropped back to the 4th position on this restart. The boys are lined up, getting ready to go into turn 3, and once we come out of turn 4, we'll be going back to green here at International USA International Speedway for the DirtSeries.com Holiday Classic. This is your second heat race here in our street stocks. And we are green out of 4, back to the throttle. The 7 gets a huge jump coming out of turn 4. That's going to give him a great opportunity to hold on to the lead, but it looks like he's going to push up a little high. Seven's been off like a bullet, but that 13 of Bryson Banks, he's been able to drive that thing right into the corners pretty doggone deep and hold on to it and make up a little bit of room through the middle of the corner. Coming out on the exit, the 7's just locked up as he goes by. 4 to go halfway. Next time by, we'll count him down, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we will have a completion to the the second heat race here in the street stocks. Right now, it looks like this heat race here in the street stocks, number 7, Brandon Ward has it all under control, but we have some competition coming back between the 13 of Bryson Banks and the 86 of Derek Feckenhuer. Looks like Derek wants to get a piece of that second place finish as he drives her in deep coming into turn 1 as he tries to get a little momentum come through the center, but the 13 is able to hold on. Two to go, ladies and gentlemen, this time by. Like the number 7's got a pretty well in hand. He's got a good solid 3-second lead on this 3-second lead in this 3/4 mile track. Looks like the battle right now is between the number 86 of Derek Feckenhuer and Brandon Ward in the 7 is just driving away. 13, the other guy there, Bryson Banks, the 86 to the bottom. 13 gets up into the marbles, into the loose stuff. As Derek Feckenhuer is able to pull a slide job coming by onto the exit, he's going to take over second position with the 13 trying to fight back. 1 lap to go, white flag lap, ladies and gentlemen. And out of turn 4, our winner tonight in the second heat here in the Street Stocks will be the number 7 of Brandon Ward, followed by the 86 of Derek Feckenhuer and the 13 of Bryson Banks, and bringing up the rear will be that number 24 car of Trevor Baker. All right, YouTube watchers, thank you for joining us. If you're just tuning in here to No Breaks Television, I'm Tom Vanas up in the booth, substituting for our regular announcer on Monday nights, Dewey the Duck Larzell. Had another commitment this evening, but I'll do the best I can for you tonight. I am pretty much a rookie racer and an announcer on the Dirt Series, so I'll do everything I can to try to make it as realistic and as fun as possible for you guys out there in YouTube land watching us tonight. If you get an opportunity, please give us a thumbs up if you don't mind. Also, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. That way, anytime we run in the near future, you will get a notification from us, whether we're broadcasting on Monday nights here for the DirtSeries.com or any other night that we're running broadcasts with any of the other leagues here on iRacing. Next up, coming on the track, we will have the UMP Modifieds. They will be running their 2 heat races as well this evening. Looks like they are now on the grid, ladies and gentlemen. And the 23 car of Jonathan Smith will bring us to the green, as the 2 Jason Shank gets a huge jump on the high side and is able to take over the first position going into Travis Marsh is able to take over the lead going into turn 1, and he is off like a bullet, riding that thing into third, turn 3 right around the bottom. Looks like the 23 and the 117, 23 being Jonathan Smith, 117 Bobby Morrison. 4th place car right now is the 26 of Brad Doss as he's bringing up the rear. Looks like right now that number 2 is lightning fast. Travis Marsh, unbelievable speeds this time by. He put down a 22 with a 71 last time by. Looks like the 117 is going to pull the slide job coming out of turn 4. He pulls it off and makes the run back to the start-finish line. He will take over second position as looks like 23 Johnson Smith tries to cross back over. Oh, he gets into the side of the 117, puts him up into the wall. Caution on the track. That was one heck of an exciting battle coming back. The 23 trying to cross over, get underneath the 117 to get that position back. But unfortunately, Jonathan Smith and the Bobby Morrison just got into each other on the exit of the corner, and that sent the 117 up the track. Looks like we've got 8 laps remaining here in this heat race, ladies and gentlemen. We will be brought to the start again out of turn 4 by the number 2, Travis Marsh. He has been lightning quick this evening so far. Currently last lap by, fast lap, a 22 with a 5.9. He's going to be followed by 23 Johnson Smith on the grid, as well as the 26 of Brad Doss. Unfortunately, it looks like we have lost the 117 here in this heat race, ladies and gentlemen. He's brought his car back to the trailer. So we're going to wrap this up. 3 cars on the track. Here we go. Coming out of turn 4, green flag. We have got Travis Marsh bringing us to the green, followed by the number 23 of Jonathan Smith and the 26 of Brad Doss. So far, Travis Marsh has been lightning quick all night, ladies and gentlemen. here in YouTube land. Looks like we're going to have a little bit of a battle developing between Jonathan Smith and the 23 and the 26 of Brad Doss. Those guys driving their wheels off, do everything they can to try to catch up to that number 2. Right now, it looks like this second place finish battle is going to be between Jonathan Smith on the high side, coming down to the bottom. The 26 pulls off the slide job, coming out of turn 4, and he's going to take over the second place position, coming back to the start-finish line. 5 laps to go remaining, ladies and gentlemen. 5 laps, and we will have this first heat race in the modifieds wrapped up here at USA International Speedway. Obviously, the Travis Marsh has been the class of this heat so far. It's his race to lose. All he's got to do is keep her on the track and maintain his gap and his speed, and he'll be able to run away with this heat race. But we still got a solid battle going on back here for second place with the 26 of Brad Doss as well as the 23 of Jonathan Smith. These drivers are starting to open it up. Travis Marsh got himself a solid 2 to 3 second lead over the 26 of Brad Doss, followed by the number 23 of Jonathan Smith. These guys are piled up about 2 second space between 26 and 23 as well. Jonathan Smith's going to have some work to do if he's going to be able to get back to the bumper of the 26, try to make a pass on Brad Doss. We got 2 laps to go this time by, ladies and gentlemen. Next time by, the number 2 car will coming out of turn 4, picking up the white flag. One lap to go. This race is the number 2 of Travis Marsh to lose, ladies and gentlemen. The 26 is starting to pick up some pace, though, and some speed. Brad Doss has been able to close the gap the last 2 laps on the 2, but I don't know if the 2 has just been coasting or what, but the 26 has been able to drive in that thing hard and deep around the bottom, hanging on to her, just hooked up, coming on the exit. That might give you an indication of something to look for later tonight. It looks like the number 2 is going to take the lead tonight and the win in this first modified heat race. Congratulations to Travis Marsh in the number 2, followed by the 26 of Brad Doss. Ladies and gentlemen, we saw that 26 start to pick up as this race went on. Was able to close the gap on some of that on this Travis Marsh. So that might be something to look at when we go through here into the feature. We'll see if anybody else has got something for that 2 car who's been fast all night in practice as well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have got 5 more cars joining us on the track here tonight. For this second heat race in the modifieds, we have the 29 of Alexander Austenson with the 02 of Jason Shank will bring us to the checkered flag on the front row. Inside second row, the number 12 will be Kyle Voringer, and outside of him will be Ryan Burkhart in the 20, followed up by the 78 of Stephen Shady. Coming around, we'll be going green out of 4 in this second heat race in the modifieds here from USA International Speedway in the DirtSeries.com Race League Series. And we are under green. The 02 misses a shift or gets a little bit of a late jump. That allows the door to be wide open for the 29 coming across start finish. And we got 2 cars back together. Looks like they're able to keep moving. The 78 and the 29 of Alexander Austenson got in it. Excuse me, Alexander Austenson is leading this heat race. Look out, don't look now. The 02, Jason Shank trying to get up underneath. Oh, the 29 Alexander Austenson gets up into the loose stuff, pushes up into the wall. That opens the door for the 02 through 1 and 2 to take over the lead. Jason Shank's going to be coming on to the exit of turn 3 and 4. He will lead us this time by 2 laps completed here in this second heat race here in the UMP Modifieds. Oh, the 20 gets loose coming out of the exit of 2, catches his rear end up into the wall. He loses a pile of momentum. He's going to go back from 3rd to 5th place. That's Ryan Burkhart. Opens the door for the 22. Excuse me, the 12 of Kyle Vollringer. He's moving up to 3rd place with the 78 of Stephen Shady. He'll be running 4th. Right now, it looks like we may have another battle starting to take shape up here up front. We got the 02 of Jason Shank and the 29 of Alexander Austinson. Alexander Austinson, he wants that position back. He wants his heat win pretty badly as he gets a little bit tight coming through 1 and 2. Loses a bit of momentum, but that opens up the door for the 12 to come through and try to put some pressure on his bumper as well. Kyle Vollringer trying to get to the bottom as they come side by side out of turn 4. Race to the green flag. Oh, by the start finish, the 29 holds onto it with the 12 of Kyle Vollringer and Austinson. A big battle as Vollringer gets hooked up coming out of turn 2. He's able to pull off the pass going down the backstretch. So we got the 12 of Kyle Vollringer in 2nd position, moves to the bottom. 29 Austinson, he's going to pick up 3rd position. And don't look now, ladies and gentlemen, we have the 12 putting all kinds of pressure over the back of Jason Shank. Kyle Vollringer in that 12 modified is all over the bumper of the 02 of Jason Shank. So, the 02 drifts up high through 3 and 4. It's going to allow the 12 to come around the bottom. 2 comes back down across the front of his nose. They touch. Coming back to the start-finish line. Jason Shank is able to hold on to that position, but look out now. The 29 of Austinson, he's been able to pick up some momentum as well as that little exchange and move right up to the bumper of the 12. We have got a battle developing here for all 3 of these cars. The 12 trying to get by in the slide job, coming out of turn 4. He's able to pull it off on the bottom, comes across the start-finish line in 1st place, followed by the 02 and right on his bumper, the 29 of Alexander Austinson. We have got one heck of a battle going on here. It looks like the 02 is starting to fade a little bit. Jason Shank as the 29 dives in hard into turn 3 and he gets turned in just a little too hard trying to get by the 02. Look like, it's tough to tell on that one, ladies and gentlemen. Some hard racing going into turn 3 there, trying to make a pass. Right now, unfortunately, the 02 was able to survive that. But Alexander Austinson just came in just a little too hard, got sideways after making contact with the 02 and up into the wall. Coming by green this time, we have the number 12 Kyle Vollringer, our leader, bringing us to the green. We will have 2 laps of green flag racing left here in this second heat to the modifieds, followed by Jason Shank. It's like these guys are getting ready. Green flag on the exit of turn 4, and they are off and running. The 12 gets a huge jump coming into turn 1. Kyle Vollringer, 2 laps of green flag race left to go. If he can maintain what he's got for now, lead now, he is going to win this heat race. Followed by the 02 and the 78. The 78's just kind of Stephen Shady. Bided his time back there. Whole race with these guys been up there beating and banging. He's been able to move up to 3rd position. 1 flag, 1 lap to go, ladies and gentlemen. 1 lap to go this time by. Kyle Vollringer in the 12. He has got a 2-second lead coming down the backstretch, diving her into turn 3. He's going to hold on. If he can hang on to this through 3 and 4, he will win this second heat race here in the modifieds. Coming out of turn 4, it will be the 12 of Kyle Vollringer, followed by the 02 of Jason Shank, and rounding it out the top 3 will be the 78 of Stephen Shady. One heck of an exciting heat race number 2 here in the UMP modifieds from USA International Speedways. Tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if this is my first time being able to watch these races. I'm looking forward to these feature races later tonight. This kind of driving going on, it looks like the DirtSeries.com boys put on one heck of a show. And don't look now, but we now have the 360 Sprints joining the track. Looks like right now we're going to have a 4-car heat race. Bringing us to the pole will be the 17 of Colton Snyder. On the outside will be the 126 of Steve Cooper. Outside Route 2 will be the 32 of Jordan McDonald. These guys slow it up on the backstretch, give our 4th car in this heat race an opportunity to join it. That is the number 31 of Logan Christensen. So we are back to running going into turn 3. Ladies and gentlemen, these 360 wing sprint cars get around here pretty quick. This should be pretty exciting. As we come out of turn 4, we will be going green, led by the 17 and the 126 on the high side. 17 being Colt Snyder and Steve Cooper in the front row. And we are under green, ladies and gentlemen, and here we go. Here at USA International Speedway in the DirtSeries.com first heat race of the 360 Modifieds, as the 17 of Colton Snyder is able to pull off to a huge lead coming down the backstretch. Don't look now, Logan Christensen at 31 is able to close some space as well, moving up into the 2nd position. Followed by the 32 of Jordan McDonald, and bringing up the rear is the number 4 of Danny Lawson, it looks like. Excuse me, the number 126 of Steve Cooper. Tells you one thing, I definitely need to get my eyes fixed, ladies and gentlemen. How the 126 look like a 4, I have no idea, but my mistake, and I'll make it up to you later if I can. Looks like right now we got the 17 just wheeling it. He's going to be getting some pressure here by the 31 on the high side. Colton Snyder, Logan Christensen side by side through turn 1 and 2. Huge run on the high side by the 31. He's able to take over the position. Logan Christensen moves to the lead going into turn 3, followed by Colton Snyder in the 17. As we move back, we got another side-by-side battle going on right now between Jordan McDowell and Steve Cooper for that 3rd and 4th place position. Slide job by Jordan McDowell coming out of turn 2. He's able to pick up that position. It looks like the 126 of Steve Cooper's just crossing over, trying to make it back. Jason Cooper to the bottom. He is not able to make the pass on the number 32 of Jordan McDowell going by. Right now, it looks like the 31 of Logan Christensen halfway by this time. 6 in, 6 out. 6 laps remaining as the 31 is cruising around the high side on that cushion with the 17 of Colton Snyder. Tries to drop to the bottom 3 and 4. Oh, he comes high, gets tight on the exit of turn 2 and kisses the wall on the high side. So right now that's going to open up a humongous lead for the 31. And that will bring caution to the racetrack, ladies and gentlemen. Tough break for that caution for the number 31. That's going to allow the 32 of Jordan McDowell and the 126 Steve Cooper to close that gap back up, and we go through a restart here. But bringing us back to green will be the 31 of Logan Christensen. He has been lights out fast this entire time going through this heat race. 17 of Colton Snyder. He'll bring it back. Restarting the heat race here in the 4th position. We've got one heck of a battle going on, ladies and gentlemen, here in our first heat in the Wing 360 Sprint Cars at USA International Speedway. And we are away under green as the 31. Logan Christensen gets a huge jump coming out of turn 4. It's like the 126 and 32 are going to battle side by side as the 17 spins it around. Colton Snyder loses control of it in turn 1 and turn 2. As we go, 32, Jordan McDowell's trying to apply some pressure to the 31 of Logan Christensen as he is ripping around the middle of this track with the 31 of Logan Christensen's running around on the cushion. Interesting if 32 dives her into turn 3. Is he going to be able to pull off the slide? Coming through the bottom. 31 gets a little too high on the cushion. That opens the door for Jordan McDonald. He will take the lead last time by the start finish. It also opens the door for the 126. Steve Cooper is able to get underneath the 31. Unfortunately, it looks like the handling has just gone away on Logan Christensen's car, but a mistake by the 126 of Steve Cooper allows Logan Christensen an opportunity to get back by him. Oh, looks like we have got a problem in 31. As he is pulling down off the bottom of the track to try to get out of the way. That's going to leave us 2 cars back here in this race. And we've got 2 laps remaining for the 32 of Jordan McDonald, leading this heat race by a pile at this moment. 2 cars left running in the track in this heat. All Jordan McDonald's going to have to do is just hang on to this car. This time by will be 1 to go. White flag it will be. And the 126 of Steve Cooper's got some ground to make up if he wants to be able to catch. Don't look now. Looks like we have another car. Must have ran out of gas on the bottom. That is going to open it up for the 126 of Steve Cooper to come around and pick up the win in this first heat race of the Dirt 360s. What a change of events, ladies and gentlemen. Looked like we had 2 of these sprint cars run out of gas in this race. Just not enough fuel in the tank. And that will give the 126 this first heat race win this evening in the Dirt 360s. Race fans, we are going to be going back to green in our second heat race here in the Dirt 360 wing sprint cars here at USA International Speedway. Go check out dirtsims.com if this is the first time you're being able to watch these guys. They put on one heck of a show. So leading us off into the green on the pole will be the number 30 of Travis Poland. On the high side will be the number 4 of Danny Lawson. Inside row will be the number 38 of Derek Fisher. Outside row 2, as they come to green flag right now, will be the, I can't read it, 16 of Michael Jones. Oh, he gets together, touches wheels, and is sent off into the corner inside barrier wall as they touch wheels going into turn 1. We will be under caution before getting a full green lap. That was one heck of a hard impact for All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will be going back green here as we were unable to complete one solid green flag lap, so we will get it restarted here with the number 30 bringing us to the green, Travis Poland. On the outside, Danny Lawson in the number 4. Inside row will be that 38 car of Derek Fisher, who will seem to be pretty quick, and the 16, Michael Jones. We'll see if these guys keep it off each other going into turn 1 here in the second row. As we go into turn 3, these boys getting ready to restart this second race heat. We'll have 12 green flag laps of hard, fast driving in these dirt wing 360 cars. And we are off. Green flag is flying. The number 30 and the 4 get a solid jump. Going into turn 1 to 30, just hard into it. Gets round on the bottom as the 38 picks up some huge momentum coming off of turn 2. One heck of a drive off for Derek Fisher as he goes down to the bottom of the 30 trying to pull off the slide job, and he's able to pull it off coming out of the exit of 4. Coming back to the start finish line, 38, Derek Fisher will lead that lap by. Followed by the number 30 of Travis Poland. He's trying to do everything he can to fight back. Well, we were followed by in third position Michael Jones in the 16. And following up that will be Danny Lawson in the 4th position. As it turns out right now, ladies and gentlemen, looks like the battle is shaping up between our front two cars here in this heat race. 38 of Derek Fisher, followed by the 30 of Travis Pollard. And these guys are trying to sit back and ride for a couple laps, see what they can do to try to figure out a way to get around these boys. Each other. Oh, the 30 comes up just a little high, a little tight out of turn 4. Kisses the wall just briefly, gives up a little bit of momentum here in second position. That allows the 38 of Derek Fisher to open up about a 1 second lead at this point. Early in this heat race, though, once these guys figure out the fastest way around this track, whether it's going to be right up against the cushion or right down against the bottom, one thing that you're going to see is happen later in these races tonight in these features, we're going to get 2 solid grooves of racing worked in by these sprint cars here in these heat races. So we should see the street stocks and the modifieds being able to run multiple lanes right now. Just running away and controlling this car all the way through will be our leader, the number 38 of Derek Fisher, followed by Travis Bolden running second in the 30. 16 of Michael Jones running third. Followed by the 4 of Danny Lawson. Ladies and gentlemen, 5 to go this time by as the 30's doing everything he can to try to get to that bumper of the 38. Derek Fisher's been able to keep control of this race for the first 7 green flag laps of this race. Travis Pollard in the 30 is going to have some work to do in that Shell 360 sprint car. See what he can do to get back. Shell Helix 30. Travis Pollard going to have some work to do. He's going to have to start really get up on that wheel and see if he's got anything for the 38 of Derek Fisher. Right now he's got himself about a 1.2 second lead, which, ladies and gentlemen, doesn't sound like a lot. 3 to go this time by, but 1.2 seconds is going to be quite a bit on a 3/4 mile dirt track. That's a lot of time to be able to make up in these 360 sprint cars. One to go this time by, white flag. As Derek Fisher brings it out of turn 2 back into the backstretch. Right now this heat race is his to lose. He's got to come through 3 and 4 clean, or the 30 of Travis Pullen be looking to pounce. He's got a ways to go to get back here. And out of turn 4, we have our leader and our winner. Looks like Derek Fisher will finish first, lead it, win it. 30 of Travis Pullen will finish second. Look like Michael Jones is able to finish third, and the 4 of Danny Lawson finishes in 4th position for this heat race. That was one heck of an exciting run there in those sprint cars, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just tuning in, we are running 3 classes of cars tonight. We're going to be running the street stocks as well as the modifieds. And as you just saw just now, the 360 sprint wing cars. We are back here at USA International Speedway for the DirtSeries.com series here tonight. Looks like we're going to be having the street stocks start getting lined up here to come out on the track for the feature. They will have 20 green flag laps running here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, at USA International Speedway. Should be some pretty exciting racing. Looks like we are going to have ten cars out here competing for this feature win tonight here in the holiday 2017 Holiday Classic, presented by DirtSims.com here at USA International Speedway, ladies and gentlemen. We will be running 20 laps here in this street stock feature race, and they are lined up with the 77 on the inside will bring us to the pole. That is Dustin Ward in the 77. Outside will be Brandon Ward in the 7. I wonder if these two aren't brothers or teammates. Followed him on the outside will be the 86 of Derek Feckenhuer. Inside looks to be the 18 of Michael Hamann. Inside row 3, the 25 of Leland Carblum. 24 on the outside, Trevor Baker. Picking you back up here, ladies and gentlemen. I had a little bit of a mic problem. Outside row 3 will be the 24, Trevor Baker. Inside will be row 4 will be Craig Gullickson in the 07. And on the high side, coming out of turn 4, will be the number 3 of Chad Hanna. All right, these boys are lining them up bumper to bumper. 2 by 2 all the way back. Looks like we're losing the 13 of Bryson Banks. He's having engine problems. He's going to be unable to compete in this race. And coming out of turn 4, we will be going green here in a 20-lap feature run of the street stocks here at USA International Speedway. DirtSims.com, and we're off and going into the turn 1, the 77 and the 7. Brothers Ward getting into each other just a little bit. They touch coming through the center, as the 77 of Dustin Ward is able to get by his Brandon Ward in the 7. Coming down the inside, the 18, Michael Hamann trying to hold off that 86 of Derek Feckenhuer for 3rd place here on the track. Right now, as we come into turn 3, it looks to be Ward and Ward, the 77 and the 7, Dustin and Brandon, battling for the lead here as the 86 of Derek Feckenhuer is able to get to the inside of the 18. Michael Hamann, is he going to be able to hold him off on the high side? We got 2 solid, they both push up, get tight. Unfortunately, the 18 gets in the loose stuff and just throwing the rear end around. The 86 Derek Feckenhuer loses some momentum, gives the opportunity for the 18 of Michael Hamann to come ripping by on the high side down the backstretch. That will move Hamann into 3rd place. So we've got one heck of a battle up here between the brothers Wards, Brandon in the 7 and Dustin in the 77. Right now this race is being controlled by the 77 of Dustin Ward. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know for sure if they're brothers or not, but pretty good guess the way their numbers work out and their last name. So like right now, these two boys are going to be in control of this feature here in this 20-lap feature here in the street stocks at USA International Speedway. In 3rd position right now, the 18 car, Michael Hamann. He's been able to open up a little bit of a gap on Derek Feckenhuer. 77 of Dustin Ward and the 7 of Brandon Ford have been able to pick up a 3-second lead on the second place car of Michael Hamann in the 18. Pretty big lead. It looks like the battle is going to be between the 77 and the 7 for this feature, as both cars driven by Wards, Dustin in the 77, Brandon in the 7. One heck of a battle going up on here for first and second position. And right now it just looks like Brandon's kind of holding his own, waiting to see if the 77 of Dustin's going to make a mistake. Waiting to pounce as he has an opportunity to close the gap a little bit, coming through 3 and 4 as the 77 gets a little bit loose coming through the center, but is able to hold him off coming by the start-finish line. So far, it's proved to be a pretty tough track to pass on tonight here in these shoe stocks, ladies and gentlemen. It's tough to get underneath the guys. This track gets worked in. It's getting pretty greasy through the entries of 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. So that being said, the 18 right now is in the catbird seat. Michael Hamann, if he's able to hold off the 86 of Derek Feckenhuer, these two get together here up in the lead. He's going to have an opportunity to go through and pounce and pick up a position as the number 7 gets loose coming off of turn 2, touches the inside barrier, and he's going to lose all kinds of momentum, opening up the door for the 77 to drive away by 3 seconds, but that gives up the momentum he's carried in the 7, as that opens it up for Michael Hamann in the 18 and the 86 of Derek Feckenhuer to come by and put some pressure on him for second position. He's tightened this battle up for second, third, fourth, and fifth position, all of them within a second of each other. Looks like right now Brandon Ward has been able to get gathered back up, get back in a rhythm, and then see if he can pick up some ground on the 77 of Dustin Ward right now. He's out to about a 3-second lead. We are halfway to go with 10 laps remaining, ladies and gentlemen, last time by. A little bit of a problem for the 18 on the exit 2. That's going to open up the door for Derek Feckenhuer. Dives to the bottom going into 13. The 18 of Michael Hamann is on the high side. Derek can make it stick coming out of turn 4. He will pick up that third place position coming off the green checker, or excuse me, by the start finish line. These boys are diving it hard in as you see the 86 cut the corner sharp. Lose a little bit of momentum. The 18 of Derek Hamann is able to pick up some momentum coming down the backstretch. That seems to be right now where our battle on the track is for third position here in this features. The 86 attempts to pull off the slide job coming out of 4. He is unable to hold on to it as the number 18 of Michael Hamann was able to get back to the throttle on exit quite a bit quicker and just scream down the straightaway by him. Oh, looks like the 86 of Derek Feckenhuer gets just a little too low going into the entry of third, taps the inside retaining wall. That's going to leave the opportunity for Michael Hamann, the current third place car, to pull away from him. That being said, we got the 07 and the 24 here in the back battling for position as well. Look like the 07 of Craig Colson got just a little bit loose off the exit of turn 2. That allows the 24 of Trevor Baker to pull out a good 1 second lead from him. So right now we got a battle going on for third again, as the 86 of Derek Feckenhuer has made his way back to the bumper of the 18 as these laps start to wind down here in our first feature race, the A main for the street stocks. Five to go this time by, and our leader, Dustin Ward, is holding a solid 3-second lead over Brandon Ward in the number 7. The 18 a little bit further back, Michael Hamann. The 86 of Derek Feckenhuer will run 4th. 24 Trevor Baker is running 5th, and bringing up the rear is Craig Gullickson running 6th. Dustin Ward has been able to pull off to a pretty sizable lead right now over the 7 of Brandon Ward. Looks like the 86 and the 18 is going to be the battle on the track right now for the third place finish coming by this time by. We will have 3 laps to go. we're starting to see the handling start to go away a little bit on these 18 and the 86. As the 18 comes in just a little too deep, that allows the 86 to get back around the bottom as they come out of turn 4. The 18 is able to get back to the throttle and pick up grip and pull away as he rides the cushion all the way around through 1 and 2. The 86 trying to find a faster way by as well. Well, these two are battling. That's starting to open the door for the 24, Trevor Baker, to close in on them and try to battle for third place. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize about that for the silence. Minor microphone problem in the closing of that race. I'm sitting here yelling in as hard as I could about the exciting race we were finishing at the end there with the third place finish. But our winner, Dustin Ward, I'm going to try to catch up with him and see if we can't get an interview for him. Dustin Ward, one heck of a run. This is Tom Vanas up in the booth. One heck of a run there to win that feature race here in the street stocks tonight. You want to tell us how you did it?
Thanks. Yeah, the track was really slick. Staying on the bottom was everything. If you got up out of the groove, you lost all the time, and was able to keep it on the bottom. And luckily, we won the heat race and was able to stay out front and didn't have to really deal with traffic.
Yeah, fantastic run tonight. It looks like you had a pretty good battle going on there for the first few laps with the number 7 of Brandon Ward. You were able to hold off when he made a little bit of mistake there and run away with this race pretty handily here in this feature event in the street stocks.
Thanks, yeah. He had me sweating there for about 10 laps, and once he made a mistake, I was able to breathe a little bit and focus on hitting my marks a little more.
Well, congratulations on that win tonight. Pretty exciting race going on. Very well done, sir. Anybody you want to thank out there tonight?
Yeah, I thank Dirt Series for putting on the show, and Brandon for coming out and trying at least, and everybody that's watching.
All right, sounds good. Congratulations. Hopefully we get to see you again next week and go celebrate with your teammates and your team members and enjoy the evening and watch these next two races.
Alrighty, thank you.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That was our first feature winner, Dustin Ward, in the number 77. Looks like right now we are getting ready to go to the modified feature race. All right, here we go shortly. We will be going to picking up the start. Coming out of turn 4, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like right now we are led to the green flag by the number 2 of Travis Marsh. On the outside of him will be the number 12 of Kyle Vollringer. Inside row 2 will be the 26 of Brad Doss. Outside row 2 looks like it's going to be the 02 of Jason Shank. Inside row 3 will be the 23 of Jonathan Smith. On the outside will be the 78 of Stephen Shady. Out and out the back row will be the 117 Bobby Morrison and the 29 of Alexander Ossenson. And we are green here in the UMP modified feature from USA International Speedway for DirtSims.com as Travis Marsh gets a huge run through turn 1 and 2, and he's going to open up a sizable lead coming into turn 3. We will be running 25 laps here, ladies and gentlemen, as we come by. First lap led will be by the 2 of Travis Marsh, followed closely by the 12 of Kyle Vollringer. Third place will be Brad Doss in the number 26. As these drivers go through, get settled in, it looks like the 02 Jason Shanks trying to make some headway moving through this field as he's running right around the bottom. You got the 23 up on the cushion. He pushes up a little high, gets into the wall. That's going to open the door for the 02 to slide through, pull off the slide job coming out of 4. Unable to hang on to it as the 23 of Jonathan Smith is able to get back to the throttle and regain traction and hold on to that position. Caution on the speedway, ladies and gentlemen. Caution, and we will get these boys get lined back up. We'll get going back green here shortly. Bringing us back to the green, looks like we are going to have the 2, Travis Marsh. He's been fast as a bullet all night long. He's going to be challenged by Kyle Vollringer in the 12th. 26 will line up. Brad Doss at 3rd. 23 of Jonathan Smith will be 4th. The 02 of Jason Shank will restart 5th. Followed by the 78 of Stephen Shady, and bringing out the back will be the 29 of Alexander Ossenson. All right, we got these boys lined up nose to tail. Looks like the 117 of Bobby Morrison has been able to rejoin the field here. He will restart at the back. We are going to be going green out of turn 4 as they come down the backstretch. Get lined up, get ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your hats. We're going to have one heck of a battle going on here, I think, through 2nd through 5th place cars here in the modified feature race this evening. And here we go. We are back at it. Green out of turn 4 as Travis Marsh gets a huge jump going into turn 1. He's going to hold on to that position, but don't look now. The number 12 of Kyle Vollringer is doing everything he can to stay right on his bumper. As those 1 and 2 cars, 1 and 1st and 2nd place cars, will open up a little bit of a gap between them and the 26. In 3rd place of Brad Doss. Right now it looks like that Kyle Vollringer, number 12, is pretty solid and pretty fast as he's running right around in the tire marks of the number 2, Travis Marsh. As he pushes up just a little bit, getting back the throttle out of turn 2, that's going to allow the 2 of Travis Marsh to open up a little bit of a gap coming down the backstretch as they come out of turn 4. Right by the green flag stand again, the 2 will lead us this time by. Oh, we had the 29 Austin diver into turn 3, got into the side of the old 2 of Jason Shark. They are able to keep the momentum going as Jason Shark and the old 2 is able to hang on, but that opened the door for the 117 of Bobby Morrison to get his way by the number 29 of Alexander Olstenson. And it sits right now, our leader, Travis Marsh, has been able to open up a sizable lead between the number 12 of Kyle Wallinger, third place car of the 26th of Brad Doss, followed by the 23 of Jonathan Smith. Pretty tight little three-way battle for second place right now. Wallinger's been able to hold on to it for the majority of this race so far, but don't look now with Jonathan Smith coming up on, followed behind, or right behind the 26 of Brad Doss. They're going to be able to make some headway. If Wallinger makes any kind of mistakes, those boys are going to be ready there, sitting ready to pounce to take over second place in this feature event here in the Modifieds from USA International Speedway for Dirt Sims. Excuse me, Dirt Series, ladies and gentlemen. I've been saying Dirt Sims. My bad. Go to dirtseries.com. Check out these boys. They got one heck of a league they put together. And as you've seen already tonight, they got one heck of an exciting group of racers, that's for sure. Right now, definitely the class of the field been tonight in the Modifieds. The number 2 of Travis Marsh, he's been able to hold on pretty solid lead to every lap so far here in this feature event in the Modifieds at USA International Speedway. Kyle Wallinger in the 12 has been able to hold on to second position with a little bit of challenge by the 23 and the 26. First, second, and third, the 2, the 12, and the 26 have been able to open up there. Got about a 2-second gap between each car. Right now, the most exciting battle on the track is going to be between the number 78 and the 23. So we got Jonathan Smith and Stephen Shady battling for that 4th place position right now on the track as the 78 drops to the bottom. He's going to try to hold the momentum through the bottom of 1 and 2 as he comes up, drifts up. The 23 is going to be able to get back to the throttle and hold on to that position on the high side, coming down the back straight. One thing's for sure in this DirtSeries.com league, boys. These guys are putting on one heck of a show. Some pretty talented drivers out here in these dirt cars, that's for sure. Very few cautions, very few beating and banging. These guys driving one heck of a race. And there I go, cursing these boys here with the caution coming out of a wreck in turn 2. Tough break for the 29 of Alexander Ossenson as his car gets gathered up. And he gets gathered up coming out of turn 2. He's going to go through, try to jump in, get his car re-running, re-going. So we got these guys lined up bumper to bumper this time by. We are going to be going green when we come out of turn 4. I don't know that the 2 of Travis Marsh, as he was pulling away, wanted to see that caution come out. That's going to give an opportunity for this field to close up. We'll see if Kyle Vollringer and the 12 has got anything for him, as well as the 26 of Brad Doss running 3rd, and 4th would be the 23 of Jonathan Smith. 5th place would be the 78 of Stephen Shady. We saw a pretty good battle between those two cars. 02, Jason Shank, followed by the 117 of Bobby Morrison and the 29 of Alexander Ossenson. And hold your hats, ladies and gentlemen. We are going back to green, and we are away green flag here in the UMP Modified Feature Race. So far in these restarts, we've seen the 12 of Kyle Volleringer able to hold on to the bumper of the 2 of Travis Marsh, who has been one hot driver all night tonight. So if Kyle can hang on to it, once the tires get coming in, he's been fast as heck as he's going to compete coming out of turn 4 to come back to the flag. Oh, as the 12 and the 2 get together just a little bit on the exit of turn 2, that's going to allow the 12 to go to the bottom, the 2 to the high side. Volleringer has to brake a little bit. That sends Travis Marsh to the high side. 10 to go this time by as Volleringer tries to lead the lap this time by on the bottom, but Travis Marsh was able to get it at the start-finish line. One heck of a battle for first, second, and third, sizing up here, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like the 2's tires might be starting to go away from him as these guys are able to come back to him on this restart. Kyle Volleringer dives her to the bottom into turn 1. He holds her down there trying to get some momentum coming on the exit of 2. As they go side by side into turn 3 for first place. Kyle Volleringer, Travis Marsh. Travis Marsh drifts up a little bit. Volleringer, the 12, trying to pull a slide job coming out of turn 4. And he's able to take the position back at the start-finish line. Our new leader for this lap was number 12 of Kyle Volleringer. He has found some speed somewhere to compete with that number 2. It looks like he has got one heck of a run going on in this second restart. Side by side, they go into turn 3 again. Travis Marsh drives her in a little hard, a little deep as Volleringer keeps her on the bottom, slides up. Oh, too close to call at the start-finish line as they came by that time. Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't get any more exciting than this right here. You've got Volleringer on the bottom and Marsh on the high side. 2 lines of traffic, both with good solid speed, come by as the 12 Volleringer pulls off the slide job coming out of turn 4, and he's going to lead that lap this time by the start-finish line. Looks like Volleringer's starting to take some charge here in the number 12. He's pulled out to a nice little lead over the 2s. He's been able to get around him. Now it's just clear running behind him. Don't look now. Number 2 dives in. The 12 has to brake. Travis Marsh gets underneath him going into turn 3. He's able to take over the lead again coming out of turn 4. Don't look now, but the number 78 of Stephen Shady's been able to make his way all up the way up to third place, followed by the 26 of Brad Doss. Kind of lost track of the 78. Stephen Shady moving his way up the track. This exciting side-by-side back and forth battle between the 12 and the 2. Coming into turn 4, turn 3 actually, 2 goes to the bottom, 12 has the position on the track. 12's going to come out, slide out, get back in the throttle. It's going to be a race to the start-finish line. Number 2 of Travis Marsh dives her down into the 3. The 12 gets a little bit sideways. He's able to gather it back up. 2 to go this time by, ladies and gentlemen. Next time by will be the white flag. We'll see if Kyle Volleringer can pull off the upset of the 2. Travis Marsh has been running fast all night long. Don't look now. We got the 78 coming back hard as Stephen Shady. He wants that second place finish over the 2 of Travis Marsh. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 lap to go. White flag this time, led by the number 12 of Kyle Volleringer. Second place car right now, number 2 of Travis Marsh. 78 of Stephen Shady has been able to work his way up to third. He's going to try and battle as the 12 pulls away from the 2 on the backstretch. Right now, Kyle Vorringer drives her down in deep into the bottom. He's been able to hold that around all the way to the bottom. Checker flag coming this way. And our winner tonight, the number 12, Kyle Vorringer in the UMP Modified 25-lap feature run, followed by the number 2 of Travis Marsh, the number 78 of Stephen Shady. One heck of a run coming from the back there. Fourth place car will be the 26 of Brad Doss, 29th, Alexander Austinson, the 02 of Jason Shank, 23 of Jonathan Smith, and the 117 of Bobby Morrison will bring up the rear. One heck of a run by the 12 of Kyle Vorringer, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to do what I can to go try and track him down, see if we can't pick up an interview with him on pit road. You'll hold on to me just one moment. I'll see if I can't get to him. Ladies and gentlemen, our winner tonight in the modified feature is Kyle Vorringer in the Carl's Auto Salvage out of Makukita, Iowa. I think I said that right. Who knows? But also sponsored by Doss Shocks. Kyle, are you able to pick me up here in the booth?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, congratulations on that run. One heck of a battle there after that restart to take over Travis Marsh in the 2 car. He's been pretty doggone quick all night, as you were yourself. So one heck of a finish. Congrats on that win. You want to tell us about it?
I thought I lost it there. The few to go there, I clipped the inside wall a little too early, and Travis helped straighten me back out. We had a pretty good race.
Yeah, fantastic run. That was a lot of fun to watch, a lot of fun to call. It looked like he was in the first half of the race able to open up a pretty sizable lead, but you hung in there. They had that caution out of turn 2, and you were able to restart, and you were right on him from that point forward. So it looks like you were able to maintain your equipment, save your equipment a little bit better than he was, and were able to drive away there the last lap.
Yep, it was a good time. I'd like to thank my mom.
Perfect, great job. I was just going to ask that question if there's anybody you want to thank, and Mom is always a good one to thank, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
Anybody out there watching tonight in addition to Mom?
I probably my brother, and that's probably about it. I don't know.
Oh, perfect. Congrats on that win. Make sure you tell them to go through and like our page and subscribe so we can pick you up next week and they know exactly when to get on and watch you with another solid finish, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully more to come.
All right, Kyle, congrats on the win. Huge win tonight. Go back and celebrate and enjoy the time with your team.
All right, thanks.
You bet. Have a great week. Appreciate your time.
Yep, you too.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was our winner, the number 12, Kyle Vorringer, in the UMP Modified main event tonight here for DirtSeries.com. Winter Classic at USA International Speedway. And ladies and gentlemen, we have got the Wing 360 Sprints now on the track. We are going to have one heck of an exciting rain as all 7 of these cars have been lightning fast tonight. Looks like bringing us to the pole will be the 126 of Steve Cooper. On the outside will be the 38 of Derek Fisher. Inside row 2, 32 of Jordan McDonald. 30 car of Travis Pullen will be outside row 2, inside row 3. 31 of Logan Christensen. Outside of him will be the 16 of Michael Jones. And bringing up the rear will be the number 4 of Danny Lawson. And we are green flag out of turn 4. We are underway here at USA International Speedways. DirtSeries.com 2017 Winter Classic. Looks like right now out of turn 2, Derek Fisher's been able to get a huge jump out. Coming into turn 3, all alone by his lonesome. Caution on the speedway, and ladies and gentlemen, pretty unique thing here because we did not get a full green flag lap in. That's going to stack the field for this restart bumper to bumper. It's going to bring Steve Cooper, the 126, will bring us back to green, followed by the 38 at Derek Fisher. The 30 at Travis Pullen will be third. 31 Logan Christensen will be in fourth. Excuse me, looks like we're going to have a little bit of a shuffle here, trying to figure it out. '16 Michael Jones will restart this fifth. 32 will go to the back behind Danny Lawson in the 6th place position. 7th will restart number 32, Jordan McDonald. Okay, folks, we have got one green flag lap down of 30 here in the 360 sprint cars at USA International Speedway. Presented by DirtSeries.com and the Winter Classic 2017 Classic. Excuse me, I've been calling it the Winter Classic. It's the 2017 Holiday Hustle, ladies and gentlemen. My apologies, but we are getting ready to go back to green here, coming out of turn 4 as we are brought back to the green flag by the number 126 of Steve Cooper. And we are back under green, and the 126 is away, getting a huge push by the 38 of Derek Fisher, currently running second as the 126 dives it in. He gets turned, and we got another big wreck going through 1 and 2. Oh, they're able to get back running without stopping, so that's going to open the door for the 31. And Logan Christensen's going to come by on the bottom. He's going to lead that lap, followed by the number 20, or excuse me, the number 38 of Derek Fisher, restarted second. Moving up to 3rd place, 16 of Michael Jones running 3rd. 32 of number Jordan McDonald running 4th. And caution on the speedway. A wreck on the backstretch. Looked like we had Travis Pullen get into that. He's been able to go through pit road quick, get his quick fix done, and he will be rejoining the field here at the back of the pack. So when we come back to green, we got the 31 of Logan Christensen leading this race, followed by the 38 of Derek Fisher. In 3rd place will be the 16 of Michael Jones. 4th position will be the 32 of Jordan McDonald. 5th will be the number 4 of Danny Lawson. Restarting 6th in the shell car. Will be the 30 Travis Pullen. Looks like we'll have Steve Cooper driving the back. We've got a little bit of a position jump as the 32 was penalized for jumping the start, so that'll move the 4 up into the 4th position on the restart. 32 will restart 5th. And we are going back to green, this time out of turn 4, led to the green flag by the 31 of Logan Christensen. Tell you what though, that 38 of Derek Fisher, keep an eye on him, ladies and gentlemen. He's been able to get a huge jump on the restarts here. Tough part is he's got to hold his position until he gets past the start-finish line. So here we go. Green flag back underway here at USA International Speedway, and we are off 31. Logan Christensen brings us back to green. Dives are into turn 1. followed by the 38 of Derek Fisher, getting a little bit of pressure by the 16 of Michael Jones, coming into turn 3. Oh, the 16 gets a little bit tight going into turn 3. He pushes up in the wall, rides a little bit, opens the door for the number 4 to get by. As Danny Lawson moves into 3rd place, coming across the start finish, he's able to hold on to that position. The 16 of Michael Jones is fighting back on the bottom, trying to get back to that position. I hate to say, he's probably got a little bit of a wounded car there, but he's been able to hold on to it as the 32 of Jordan McDonald's going to try to challenge the 16 on the high side now. As Logan Christensen, our leader, followed by the number 38 of Derek Fisher. Oh, and the 32 and the 16 get together on the backstretch. They touch. 16 gets into the back of the 32 and goes spinning down to the bottom. That's one thing about these open wheel cars, ladies and gentlemen. Slightest touch any of these tires, you are sent for a spin. All right. 26 green flag laps will be remaining when we get back to green here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be brought back to the restart by the 31 of Logan Christensen, followed by the 38 of Derek Fisher. Moving his way all the way up to 4th will be Danny Lawson in the number 4 car. Fourth place position will be the number 32 of Jordan McDonald after suffering a penalty and restarting 5th. Fifth position will be the number 126 of Steve Cooper, followed by the 30 of Travis Pullen. 16 of Michael Jones will come back on the track and join us back in. And coming out of turn 4, we will be going back to green as this field is formed up, nose to tail. And we are back to green. Oh, the 38 gets into the rear on the restart, is able to keep his momentum going. As the 31 is able to jump to a huge lead after that pause. The 4 turns sideways, spins in turn 1 and 2, and he's going to lose 3 positions just like that. Right now, Logan Christensen has opened up a 2-second lead on the rest of the field. As we go back through the field, looking back here, see what we got going on. Looks like we have the 38 of Derek Fisher, followed by the 32 of Jordan McDonald, running in 5th position, moving his way up is that 126 of Steve Cooper. 5th position will be the number 30 of Travis Pullen. Oh! Unfortunate mistake on the coming out of turn 2. The 26 gets a little tight, comes up, kisses the wall, and loses all kinds of momentum. That allows the 30 of Travis Pullen to pull by, pick up the 4th spot. Right now, Logan Christensen's got himself a solid 3-second lead. If he's able to hold on to this lead, he should be able to run away with this race. So that's going to have, 38's going to really have to drive his tail off to get back up to the 31. That's Derek Fisher in the 38. About the worst thing that could happen right now for Logan Christensen is to see some kind of a caution, but these drivers are struggling out pretty good right now. .31 of Logan Christensen this time by is just checked out on the field, ladies and gentlemen. He has got himself just about a full straightaway lead on the 2nd place car of the number 38 of Derek Fisher as he gets a little tight out of turn 2, which allows the 32 of Jordan McDonald to come through and make up real ground. These guys are getting pretty spread out though. Looks like we're going to have a pretty long green flag run right here, and these laps are going to be counting down here at USA International Speedways for the 2017 Holiday Hustle, presented by DirtSeries.com, also Understeer Motorsports. 31 of Logan Christensen is continuing to pull away from these boys in this field. He is on a rail. He's got that 360 Link Sprint car hooked up. 38 of Derek Fisher's going to have some solid work to do as he gets a little high coming into turn 3. Loses a little momentum. That's going to open up the door for the 32 to try to get back to his bumper as they come down into turn 1. 31 and Logan Christensen is just cruising, although the 38 of Derek Fisher is able to make up a little bit of time this time by. Logan runs a 21 with a 53. The 38 of Derek Fisher was just 1 full second quicker. He ran a 20 with a 46, so as he is starting to close the door lap by lap on the 31 of Logan Christensen. Halfway in this race, ladies and gentlemen, 15 laps to go till checkered. Oh, leader into the wall at turn 4. That opens up the door for the 38. Derek Fisher. We have a caution on the racetrack, ladies and gentlemen. Tough break for the 31 coming out of turn 3. Lost a little bit of focus. It looked like got his car just a little bit high. Got up just past the cushion and sent him right into the wall at turn 4. Opening up the door for the number 38 of Derek Fisher to take over the lead, followed by the 32 of Jordan McDonald. One heck of a charge back towards the front. Travis Pullen in the number 30. He's going to restart third. Followed by the number 126 of Steve Cooper and the 4 of Danny Lawson. One heck of a development there and a tough break for Logan Christensen as he was running away from the field. I think we maybe had about 14 laps to go at that point in the race, and he was definitely in another zip code, but that's an unfortunate break for him. That's going to open up the door. He's going to have a ways to go to get back to the front. We'll see if he's got that speed as much as possible. Out of turn 4, we're going back to green. 38. We are back to green. 38 brings us to the start-finish line. Gets a tremendous jump. Well, let's see if the 32 and the 30, ladies and gentlemen, have anything for the 38, Derek Fisher. He's been pretty fast all night long. Looks like he's got minor damage to the front of his car from that original restart. That being said, 38 gets up into the wall on the backstretch, exiting turn 2, and he will spin as he clips the 30 coming back down. That will leave the 32 the benefit. Jordan McDonald was just getting ready to drive away. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, our stewards are under review to see where we're going to reline back up when we go back to green here. We're going to have about 10 laps to go. Logan Christensen, our early leader, has moved his way up to 4th after restarting in the back. Looks like the 32 of Jordan McDonald will be bringing us back to the green flag coming out of turn 4 when we get her lined up here for sure, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like the number 38 of Derek Fisher and the Swartz Construction and Tree Removal 360 wing sprint car will be starting second. Number 126 Exalta, Steve Cooper will start third. 31 of Logan Christensen, he's running around in the black and red car tonight in fourth. Restarting fifth will be the number 4, Danny Lawson. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back to green here, USA International Speedway. Big jump by the 32 of Jordan McDonald, followed by the 38 to the bottom of Derek Fisher. He's been quick all night long. Look at 31 trying to pick up some space from the bottom coming out of turn 2. 126, Steve Cooper, he's able to hold on to that preserved position. These boys are trying to find any kind of speed they can around the bottom of this track. Try to get back bumper to bumper. The 38 backs off the throttle. He spins and gathers the 4 after touching the inside wall down the front stretch. That will do it for the 38 at Derek Fisher, ladies and gentlemen, as he has brought his car back to the hauler. Coming back to this restart, we will have the 32, Jordan McDonald, bringing us back to the restart, followed by the 126 in the Exalta machine, Steve Cooper. 31 of Logan Christensen will restart this race third, so he's got some time to make up, get back to the front. We're going to have 12 green flag laps of racing coming back with 2 minutes of racing left to go. And restarting fourth will be the number 4 of Danny Lawson. As we come out of turn 4, we'll be going green. And we are back at it, ladies and gentlemen, here at USA International Speedway. 32 of Jordan McDonald gets a nice jump coming off by the start-finish line as the 26 the 126 Steve Cooper gets a pretty big run off of turn 2 as he's right back to the bumper of the 32. Don't count out that 31, our early leader earlier in this race, as he gets into the wall. Oh, he comes and spins off of turn 4 and gathers up the 4 of Danny Lawson one more time. As they stay underway, we got the 32 with the lead and followed by the 126 of Steve Cooper. Here's where the battle's going to be for this sprint car feature going on, as these two have pulled away with 10 to go. Unfortunately, so far tonight, ladies and gentlemen, this Sprint 360 race has been a battle of attrition. We've had several different leaders going on tonight, but right now, Jordan McDowell, he is holding on to the lead, but he is starting to get some serious pressure by the 126 in the Exalta machine of Steve Cooper. And that is the race on the track right now between the 32 and the 126. Logan Christensen in the 31, he's running around in third position. He's going to have to hope for some kind of a caution to try to get back to these 3 cars. It looks like right now we just have these 3 cars on the track right now. Good battle going on here for first and second place. They've got about 30 seconds left in this race unless we go to extra laps. The Exalta 126 of Steve Cooper tries to get to the bottom through 1 and 2. He gets a little tight, brings a little squirrely. 32 of Jordan McDonald's able to pull away up to a 1.2 second lead going into turn 3. Coming across the start finish, 32 Jordan McDonald, as he's running around the cushion. He's got his car hooked up pretty good and solid. He's going to have to maintain there. If he's able to hold on, he will be this winner here right now. This race is his to lose, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, 5 laps remaining in the race here, the Dirt 360 sprint cars, the wing sprint cars here at USA International Speedways, put on by DirtSeries.com. One heck of a group of guys they got running out in this league, ladies and gentlemen. Go check them out if you're tuning in for the first time. See if you can't get in on some of these guys' racing. Right now, Steve Cooper's been able to close the gap a little bit on the number 32. Our current leader, of course, Jordan McDonald, moving his way to the picture, has picked up a lot of speed and made up a lot of time since that last restart. The 31 of Logan Christensen. He wants to get his Wrangler sprint car up into the battle for this lead. Two laps to go this next time by, ladies and gentlemen. 2 laps to go as the 31 has got to the rear tire. The left rear tire to 26 goes to the bottom. 31, 3 wide, coming out of turn 2 of the 32. Gets tightened up. 31 comes by for the pass on the high side. Looks like 32 has ran out of gas, ladies and gentlemen. One lap to go as the 31 of Logan Christensen from the front all the way to the back and back to the front. He's going to have one corner left coming out of turn 4. If he can hold on to it, he is going to win the feature event here in the Sprint Car 360. Logan Christensen, congratulations. One heck of a drive for the 31 car tonight. Congratulations to number 126 of Steve Cooper. He put on one heck of a show as well. Tough break for Jordan McDowell in the 32, running out of fuel there, coming through turn 2. Go through, make it 3 wide, but holy cow, talk about some car control by that 31 of Logan Christensen. That's one heck of a recovery to come back and win this race here tonight at USA International Speedways at the DirtSeries.com. Holiday Hustle 2017 live on No Brakes TV. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to try and catch up with our race winner tonight, Logan Christensen. Give me one moment. I'll be right back with you. Ladies and gentlemen, we are unable to catch up with our race winner tonight, Logan Christensen. He had one heck of a run, though, in this Sprint 360 car with the wing sprints. Unbelievable run coming from the front. He was out checked out early and then got into a little bit of a caution. That gathered the field back up. He caused it by going into turn 4 and kissing a wall. He'd ended up losing the lead and had to restart all the way at the back. He was able to hold on to his car, and through a battle of attrition, he was at one point almost 2 seconds back of the first and second place car, the first car 32 of Jordan McDonald. Unfortunately, ran out of fuel coming out of turn 2, and with about 3 laps to go, that opened the door for the 31 Logan Christensen to get his way back to the front and win this race. One heck of a race tonight here, ladies and gentlemen, at USA International Speedway. We want to thank you for joining us here at No Brakes TV on YouTube. Please give it a thumbs up if you don't mind, and also subscribe to our page so you can see these guys every week that they're running. We're broadcasting for them. Tonight was the 2017 Holiday Hustle live on No Brakes TV, presented by DirtSeries.com and Understeer Motorsports. Pretty exciting racing for these boys tonight, that's for sure. So hopefully next week Dewey will be back, and maybe I'll be able to join us so we can get all of us going here in this broadcast. It's a lot of fun doing these races. I have had a blast tonight, ladies and gentlemen. These guys put on one heck of a race, that's for sure. All 3 classes, the street stocks, the modifieds, and the wing 360s. Pretty exciting racing. These boys do a good job. So with that being said, I am Tom Vanos for Tom Jenks up in the booth tonight. We are No Breaks TV. A big shout out and thank you for DirtSeries.com for having us on board to broadcast your races. Hopefully this is just the beginning. I know we've done it for a few weeks now, and hopefully we can maintain this relationship for a long time because these boys put on one heck of a show. And that will do it for tonight from USA International Speedway. And we will talk to you soon, and hopefully you'll pick up with us next Monday night as we broadcast the Dirt Series from, looks like we're going to be at Lanier National Speedway on December 18th. Have a great night, ladies and gentlemen. And if I don't get to talk to you next week, hope you all have a happy holidays and Merry Christmas. Thanks for tuning in. Good night.
Are you guys done?